Hello everyone, I am Shavantika, legal intern at Lexis and Company for the month of June. And today in legal news, we'll see the observation of Madras High Court on the temple land, that the temple land shall remain with the temple itself, and any kind of public purpose theory shall not be applicable to these temples. Okay, so while emphasizing the need to preserve the cultural heritage, the Madras High Court has issued a set of 75 directions to the state of Tamil Nadu to ensure that the antique temples and the ancient monuments in these states are maintained properly. The bench said that the custodian of grant of antique temples and the ancient monuments are least bothered, and the conservation of our valuable heritage is deteriorating, not due to any natural calamity or any kind of pandemic or catastrophe, but because of the recklessness of the administration itself, and the maintenance under their guard. So this is what the bench observed, and the court also criticized the Department of HRNCE and the archaeology for not doing enough to keep up with the ancient temples and the idols. The court also passed elaborate directions which can lead to sweeping reforms in the administration of the temples under the Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowment Act, that is the HRNCE Act. The temple land must remain with the temple. This is what the headline even says. The court emphasized that the temple land must always remain with the temple, and the state government and the HRNCE department should not alienate or give away such lands contrary to the wish of the donors. The court also observed that the public purpose theory should not be invoked over temples, lands for acquisition, as the community interest generally rest with such lands. The court also directed the authority to take stock of list of leaseholders and encroachments over the temple land and take immediate step for recovery of any kind of rent areas or eviction of the defaulters or any kind of encroachers. A list of the defaulters has to be maintained and should be published on the website within 6 weeks. Appropriate steps must be taken. Appropriate must be taken to evict them and recover the areas as per the provisions of the HRNCE Act and the rules with the same regard. The encroachment and the illegal construction in the protected area or the archaeological sites or the temple land, etc., must be removed immediately, the court directed. The appropriate actions must be taken against the government officials on the central as well as state level department officials and the officers of the HRNC department for not removing such encroachments and not protecting the regulated areas within a period of 8 weeks. On the expiry of the same, they shall be punished, or stringent steps may be taken against them. The temple funds must also be used for the benefit of the temple itself first. So the funds of the individual temple should be first utilized for the maintenance of the temple, is what the court directed. The court also passed a direction to the HRNC department for proper audit of the assets of the temple. It is observed that the HRNC department may permit the stakeholders of various religious dominations to participate in the meeting conducted by the committees as when required. A special tribunal under the HRNCE Act is also to be established. The court directed the formulation of the special tribunal under the Tamil Nadu Religious Cultural Endowment. Which is to exclusively deal with the matters relating to the temples and any such disputes on the religious affairs in culture and traditions, or any kind of illegal encroachment, and any other issues as such. The court also directed the constitution of a committee to review the HRNCE Act. Also, the court directed the constitution of the Heritage Commission. The bench directed that the state should constitute a 17-member heritage commission within 2 months and declare that the structural alteration of repair of any monument, temple, idol, or sculptural must be notified either under the Central Act or the State Act. Also, the Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowment Development website must display the number of idols and historical importance and the number of stolen or any kind of statue for investigation with regard to the stolen cases, the court observed. There is a dire need to manage and conserve our ancient culture and heritage, and the monuments employing better advanced technology in protecting and preserving the conservation of the same is what the bench observed.